Breaking news. Nigerians should ask the Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, who is sponsoring banditry in the country. Garba Shehu. Niger Twist News report. My people don't gas. This is how our enemies will start fighting themselves. We have gone through a lot now. God will not just keep quiet like this. They will come up and start exposing themselves. You cannot say because you want to make yourself richer, then you are using the lives of individuals, the lives of Nigerians to make your money, because they are making money from this banditry in the country. May them speak up more. Nigerians are ready to hear. We want to know those who have kept us in this condition. We want to know those, who have kept us in this hardship. This is just too much for us. Record that the other day, the Nigerian government said it has identified 100 high-risk financiers of Boko Haram and banditry in its fight against the menace. Though they not mention the name of this man there, but they just talk about those ones they know. The Minister of Interior, Rav Aragbeshola, made this known at the 3rd Ministerial Conference on Counter-Terrorism Financing with the theme No Money for Terror, which took place in India. Vanguard report. According to the minister, the financiers have linked to at least 10 countries of the world. The minister, who was represented by his aide, Suleiman, on Sunday said, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, has played a significant role in supporting all our intelligence, security, and military services. The unique ability of the NFIU to work with counterparts in the region and across the world, particularly through the framework of the Ahamd group of FIUs, is a key asset for our country. In particularly, I would like to take a few minutes to discuss some recent results achieved with the support of our partners in 2019. The NFIU commenced an in-depth analysis of the financing of the Boko Haram group. This analysis, which took almost 18 months to complete, resulted in identification of almost 100 high-risk financiers and identified links to 10 different countries. The NFIU was able to build a thorough picture of the transitional sources of the group's financier using intelligence from several countries, including our immediate neighbors, Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and Togo. Ultimately, the results of the analysis resulted in the arrest of 48 of the financiers and the ongoing prosecution of a number of them. Presidential spokesman Garba Shehu in March 2021 said the Nigerian government arrested operators of 400 breweries the change for allegedly financing Boko Haram insurgents in the country, saying the suspects were transferring money to the terrorists. Nigerians have since been asking the President Muhammadu Buhari-led government to disclose the identities of the suspects, a request the government has repeatedly ignored. Shehu's colleagues, Femi Adesina, also said that the Buhari-led government is not interested in naming and shaming the financiers of terrorism, but in their prosecution. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, had also said the government would not name and shame the suspected financiers of the terrorism before their trial. Naming and shaming of suspects is not embarked upon as a policy by the federal government out of sheer respect the constitutional right of Nigerians relating to presumption of innocency Malami had said in a statement, it is a product of constitutionalism and the law. It is rooted in the law, and the names of the suspect will accordingly be made public at the point of judiciary arraignment. Why the trials are judiciary processes and not about media sensations. Naming and shaming in the Nigeria context must be rooted in constitutionalism. We must strike a balance between the constitutional presumption of innocency and evidential proof of reasonable ground for suspicions in making disclosures associated with terrorism, funding, and financing. When reasonable grounds are established, suspects must be naturally taken to court, at which point their identity must be disclosed and the naming becomes apparent. Shaming, on the other hand, is the product of conviction, at which point the public is equally judicially put on notice. In essence, naming and shaming within the context of Nigerian law are judiciary functions, which commence with arraignments and terminate with convictions. Though the minister claimed 285 suspects had been charged before the Federal High Court, sources told Sahara reporters that only over 40 were being prosecuted by the Nigerian government before the court based on prima facie cases of terrorism. So my people, I don't hear ransom. When I don't hear the matter now. So make we hear wetin the Senate President will do concerning this accusation. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.